giving up. That's bull. I want you to pick yourself back up, get back on the horse and ride. You're going to be okay. You just keep on.
Hey babe, guess what?
What?
We got another one. What do you think about that?
I'm scared.
What are you scared about?
Losing all our money.
We're not gonna lose our money. Alright guys, so they just accepted our offer on a brand new property. The other two have been on a lake. You actually haven't even seen the second one. It's been in no part of this YouTube journey. We got another one, this time it's on the lake, so it'll be great for the summer, while the others are great for the winter, and we could just have this influx of cash rolling in all year. At least that's the plan. So let me tell you a little bit about this property. It is 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 1973, 1,900 square feet, and it's been on the market for over 2 months, which is really crazy in this kind of market. So we lowballed our offer. They rejected it first, and then we negotiated, and we got a good price, we think, for it. But we're gonna do a bird deal on this, so we're gonna fix it up over the next couple of months, hopefully before New Year's, and we can get our first renters in there through Airbnb. And then after it gets rented out for 12 months or so, we're going to refinance it and hopefully pull all of our cash or most of our cash back out through the equity of repairing it, through hopefully some appreciation over the course of 12 months, and then we'll collect all that cash flow in the meantime. But this property is situated right on a lake, as I've said, and I'll bring up some pictures on here too so you can kind of see it too. The dock needs some work, the back porch, a lot of the landscaping just needs a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, I think this could be a really awesome place. Plus, if we get to remodeling this while the water's still warm, I would love to be cooling off in there in between working on the property and stuff while my wife continues to work her full-time career job. Maybe this is the one that gets her out of it though, right?
Better be.
Cool, so what's next is to book the inspections and get those going. So I'll see you on inspection day. The inspector is here today, so we're gonna be walking through this house with him. We haven't seen this house in like 2 weeks and just been like thinking about it nonstop. We just realized we don't have a washer dryer hookup in this thing. So we're trying to get some ideas and brainstorming around how we're gonna solve that problem, because even if our Airbnb tenants are gonna use it, our cleaners are gonna wanna use it, we're gonna want one. And really, if we want the value of this house to ultimately go up for when we refinance in 12 months, we're gonna need to make it less of a resort type of home and more of a combination of something that somebody would actually buy for their family. Hopefully the inspection goes well.
Welcome to our lake home.
So here's what our dock looks like now, but this is our goal over here someday. All right, so the point of this whole new vlog style we're doing is because we want to get some of the emotions caught on camera and less of just the DIY how-to type of thing, just because there's so many of those type of videos flooded out there, right? Everyone's done some type of DIY work. So we really want to get into what we are passionate about, which lately has been Airbnbs. Today we had the inspection and I think everything went kind of as planned.
Yeah.
We know this is going to be a lot of work already.
Few of the big red flags that came up in the inspection. One of the sinks won't drain.
Yep.
We don't know what's going on with the septic. What else?
Yeah, so we are by the lake there, and there's this 35-foot setback from where the septic needs to be from where it's at, and it might be able to be grandfathered in if it's replaced, but we don't know. So there's some of those things, but we're already thinking about a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think just going back to, like, how are you feeling about this whole thing compared to, let's say, the first property we bought?
I feel more prepared for sure, but I also feel like every time we take on a project, we're like, we're gonna get this done in 2 months. I'm already starting to kind of remember and level set and say, this is likely going to take more than 2 months.
Yeah, our goal was to get it done by New Year's Eve. Yeah, I don't know, with winter coming and everything, we can maybe half-ass it and get it on there.
Yeah.
But we have that with our other properties, and now we're never really going to go back and finish them off because they're making money. So it becomes one of those things.
Yeah, take the time and take a few more extra months or weeks, or just get it on the market. So we'll see what happens with it for sure.
Yeah. I didn't bring my external microphone, and there's a lot of cicadas going on right now, but hopefully you heard all of that anyways. I think some of the point that I want to bring across is that on the very first property, it was hard to sleep. I was so excited about it. And actually the very first property we went under contract on, we did it sight unseen, and it turns out when you walk through the door, half the foundation is falling off. And so I was just so bummed about not getting that property. All right, so I'm up a little bit late tonight. I'm really excited. I'm also a little bit nervous. Tomorrow is the very first walkthrough on the new property that we purchased, and I'm just hoping that everything works out and it's the property we think it is. It will be the very first one. So we're on our way to the house, picking up a couple of coffees. No name recognition here though, because they always make my coffee cold.
What are we doing, babe?
About to go check out the house. We're just probably a quarter mile away from it.
The face of a lost husband.
Oh,
that's it right there. Yep, that's it. That's it.
The realtor pointed out some leveling problems inside the house. We'll show you how we figured that out. What do you think? This side is way higher than that side. You want to show them how we test the floors over here? So she's gonna close her eyes. And once you start feeling like you're going downhill, which she is right now, that's when you know the foundation's bad. Inspector taught us that today. So I'm recording this from my house now. I didn't record my immediate reaction, but we didn't get the house. It's been extremely disappointing. You know, I knew I shouldn't have got my hopes up on it, especially on a house we haven't seen before.
Internet is for people who just don't have any expectancy to do great things in their lives, and that's not you. Okay? Give it up. That's bull. I want you to pick yourself up, get back on the horse and ride it. You're gonna be okay. You just keep on going and looking and trying. Eventually one will come your way, and like I said, I'm very proud of you that you thought outside the box, because that's a smart way of looking at things. So, you know, just keep it up. You'll find something. I can't wait to sell this house, and I can reinvest some of my money straight into a place.
But then when we first got our real property that we actually closed on, it was kind of gut-wrenching for a while there. So we just keep upping our game, and building those risk muscles
Yeah.
a little bit. So I'm not too concerned about this one, although there's a lot of stuff that's way beyond any type of scope of DIY work. But I think
But a lot of what we are doing on this one is copy paste from what we did this time last year. So
yep. Wood paneling, painting, wood paneling, putting some luxury vinyl plank.
a little bit of bathroom work.
Yep, 2 bathrooms.
Yep.
Last time we did 3. I mean, I think this is going to be smaller than our last one overall. So we hope to bring you all along on this and just kind of get the feel for how this works. We're going to go into detail about running our other Airbnb businesses throughout this too, because we still have those going on. She's basically the administrator for that, take care of the relationship building, cleaners, basically the manager of everything. And yeah, so cool.
You're the muscles.
This guy right here, my dad and my mom, believed in me from the beginning, and I'm happy to say that we have partnered on this deal for the very first time. They sold our childhood home and we're going in this together. We've never had a co-investor before, so we are feeling a little more pressure, but it'll all work out in the end. All right, I'm just gonna do a really quick run through of some of the ideas we have here. Some of them we won't even get close to doing, and many hopefully we do, but just for starters, painting this entire downstairs with some kind of Greek vanilla, Greek villa. Even the paneling, stuff like that. Not sure if we're gonna do sheetrock, whatever. But tongue and grooving the ceiling is one of the big things that Tessa came up with. And then that way, when I install these recessed lights, I can completely cut holes out for wiring new wires and stuff. and just cover it up with the tongue and groove and it would look beautiful. But so we have the living room, obviously. It's actually quite big. But our plan is to take down a lot of this wall and the stairs, open up the stairs, and it would kind of cut the corner to the living room, kitchen area, and open this up. But with the recessed lights, fresh paint, brand new luxury vinyl floors here, it's gonna look really great. And all of that is actually very cheap, considering a lot of other things that, especially doing it yourself, right? I'll do lights for a couple $100. So upstairs are where most of our bedrooms are. Again, it's really just a lot of the same paneling, so we're not gonna do that. You already saw it through the walkthrough. We do have plans to have a big sliding glass door up for the balcony, because right now there is nothing up there to get on the balcony besides the stairs. But I guess come take a look at some of these bathrooms, at least this one. So we're dealing with a very, very small amount of room, but similar to the upstairs bathroom, we're gonna be knocking down these walls. The shower is actually right behind this. And so we're gonna keep it as a squared, like glassed in thing. It'll really open this space up. And again with the upstairs. So really it's about brightening and opening up all of this, especially in the bathroom. There will be a lot more to this giant project, from a full kitchen remodel, painting the fireplace, all the landscaping, adding the door up here where the window is, putting a ton of hammocks and swinging chairs out here. So much stuff to turn this into this lakeside bungalow. I'll also be making most of the furniture, from the outside stuff to your bed frames, headboards, nightstands, all kinds of things. So this is gonna be a really awesome journey, and I'm glad y'all are here for it. So remember to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button as a free way to show your support. It's hot in this house, but I think we're pretty much done for today. The inspector already left. We are going to go home, plan out the rest of our stuff. I have some really cool tips on adding items to your Amazon list, or really just being a cheapskate when buying this stuff. It really saves hundreds if not thousands of dollars, and I've kind of covered it in a previous video with our other Airbnbs. So yeah, we'll see you all on the next video.
See ya.
See ya. For anybody wondering what happened to our Twin Creeks property, it's still being rented out like almost every single day, so I haven't been able to get back in there and actually do a real walkthrough of the final product. And same goes for our other two properties up on the same mountain. It's just been chaos nonstop. We are coming to a lull in the season, so maybe we'll cut back to that. I do have a trip planned here in a few days to go resupply the place, but I have contractors and everything calling me for this new house. We have septic inspection coming up. Can you book a night stay? We will refund your money. But now I got other people trying to do Airbnbs too. It's pretty cool. The first step of action that we've decided to do right now is go and get some margaritas and brainstorm all of our ideas, and then we'll get back to you on those ideas here.